Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am back here again with a very, very strong message for my people, for the zoo, for the Afghanis, and for the world at large. Breaking news, according to the information before me here. I won't obey Nnamdi Kanu's instruction to end sit at home. Simon Ekpa blows hot. It seems like there's a confrontation now between Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu over the matter of sit at home, which that have been discussed at a VOP TV. Just like what Master Nnamdi Kanu said in the past, that Biafrans will not pay anybody any dime to broadcast or to post our news. Now, the Biafra news now have become a trademark for every radio station, TV station, newspaper headlines to be carrying, because that is it gives them more audience, more views, subscribers, more followers, and the rest of them. That is how it started. Everybody is talking about Biafra. Everybody is talking about Simon Ekpa. Everybody is talking about BG. Everybody is talking about Nnamdi Kanu. Even people who knows nothing about it, even people who never show any kind of love to the Biafrans. And I ask, is Obibo massacre, Simon Ekpa caused it? Is him the cause? The answer is zero. We can massacre our people. Operation Python dance in Nnamdi Kanu's residence. Is that being orchestrated or carried out by Simon Ekpa? I don't see the reason why adults will gather instead of them to use what they call a holistic approach to the matters on hand. They'll be turning it upside down. Everything now is being blamed on Simon Ekpa. Their wife will have miscarriage now is Simon Ekpa. Can't they use what happened in Anambra State as a point of contact to know that people sitting at home, nobody have ever forced them? Even when Soludo went out there and said everybody will go sit at home, otherwise he will lock people's shop. There was a video they make, and they dared Simon Soludo that let him come and they lock their shops. Let him bring trailer load of keys to lock their shops, or let him come and drag them from their out from their home to lock their shops. In this 21st century, you will tell me an adult will come out now and force you to close your shop, and you close it. Why does these people are not reasoning? These are the ones they have been paid. They have been paid to come and be lambasting the movement of Biafra and the activities of Simon Ekpa. They don't collect money, but to them now, to some followers now, to them gullibles now, they will say, oh, this one now have the interest of the Southeasterners or have the interest of the Biafrans at heart. But the answer is zero. They have been paid. There's no any reasonable Igbo man that will come out now and tell you that what the Biafrans are doing, that even they sit at home to compare the government to release Nnamdi Kanu is not working. If the government should disobey their own court, and you tell me that the sit at home cannot force them to do anything, they disobey their own court when they say Nnamdi Kanu should be freed. Even then, the sit at home was okayed. Nobody doing a sit at home. Not until they refused. African court have said free him. Appeal court said free him. Supreme Court condemned the method which Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to the country. High Court in Aba, in Enugu, and 9 complete judgments are free Nnamdi Kanu. These people refuse to say. You cannot see them now talking about that. You cannot see them making that reference to all this disobedience from the so-called government of the day over the release of Nnamdi Kanu and the marginalization of the Southeasterners. They are in that VOP TV. They can't even make reference to the appointment of Tinubu. Tinubu have 48 or 52 ministers. If you count now, it's only 3 or 4 that come from the Southeast. A Southeast, a whole region. All these monkeys in this say that they are analyzing can never say anything about that, because they see it as okay, because they are okay they enjoy being marginalized in the country of their own. They are okay being treated as second class and third class citizens in the country of their own. Look at what is happening in all the home markets now in Lagos State, because the Yorubas now, courtesy of Tinubu, want to take all the whole markets from the Igbos. A market that has been dominated, you are not selling anything, you are just only doing agboro in that market. Then you want to be in the escorts of that market. Where does it work? And somebody was commenting that something cannot happen in the southeast. Lokupanta, the one I'm sure of, is being handled by the Hausas, where they are killing cows and selling cows. That is the market belongs to the Hausas, and they have what they call an emir in that region also. Did anybody go there to meddle into the affairs of them? In their escorts, there's nothing like, you cannot tell me that Igbo man will come now and be in the escorts of the cow dealers and the cattle dealers when he is a businessman doing his own either shoe, bag or whatever. Does he work that way? That is what people are commenting. That if you feel that it's not okay for you, you should go. They are targeting the properties of the Igbos. But it's not their fault. Even the Igbos now, even the Igbos that you come out now and fight for them, they will turn back and tell you to fight for us. That they enjoy the intimidation they are getting from the people that are even better than. Anyway, let us see what Simon Ekpa talk, and we are going to listen to the fools. Most especially this Peter Anosike. He can never die well. This Peter Anosike. Simon Ekpa said, listen to the two grown-ups men. The people in IDP in Benue, are they not Nigerians? They are not talking about it too. They are not talking about the killings in the northeast, northwest, and north central. They're not talking about the ethnic cleansing in Benue and Plateau. It's only the Biafrans now they are more interested on, because they have already paid them to come and speak in that regard. Yes. Take it to anywhere you like. These people have been paid. If not, if they want to do an analysis, they should generalize it in all these people say never even talk anything about the new, or rather the old terror group that just started to operate, Lakurawa. They will pay them and even want them not to go there, because that is somebody's business. But Southeast now have become a selling point for everybody. Anybody who want to make money, they will just tell them now, can you take this money and go to any radio station and talk about the Southeast, condemn the activities of Simon Ekpa, because they know that they are talking to the international community are watching. And when you check the names of the people who are talking this, they are all Igbos. And Simon Ekpa said, why are these people not concerned about their school? Why do you love Southeast and hate Benue people? Esther, why are you avoiding inviting Simon Ekpa to your program? Let this video go viral. Invite Simon Ekpa to your program so that he will answer the question. Dr. Damages have just done. Now it is your own turn. Esther of VOP. We are waiting your invitation. Let us listen to these two flavors. After that, then we head to the comment section. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way.
And you are telling an entrepreneur that the most important day of the week, stay home, do nothing. That is just wicked. Simon Ekpa is in Finland, far away Finland, living as a wish, doing all sorts.
A robust life there.
Yes. Why the people suffering, feeling the effects of the shenanigans are here in Nigeria, in the southeast. There is insecurity always on the rise. The economy is bad. Even the government, the state government cannot effectively manage the state because of the interference of Samuel Ekpa in the southeast. So I think it's time we begin to re-examine things. And if we are to look at the qualities of freedom fighters, Samuel Ekpa does not tick any box. You cannot be discharged from the struggles of your people. You cannot be discharged from the struggles of your people. Nnamdi Kanu is here in Nigeria. Samuel Ekpa is in Finland. And is disrupting the lifestyle, the daily bread of Nigerians. The daily bread of the people he says he's fighting for. How does that help? How has the seat at home persuaded the Nigerian government to even give a listening ear to his demands?
But the people appointed him as a prime minister. That's one. They trusted him to.
Who appointed
What
him?
was the process? What was the process?
Esther, you know we have had Wanzurike, Masob
Yes.
over the years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he use his own to disturb the people in the east? Did he tell them that their economy must be shut down? Eh? Why will he be hiding somewhere and be making people to go through pains? Children will not go to school. I mean, it's so away from them. The woman will not go to market and go and look for.
Let me contribute here because I heard when he said Masob was Rike during the time did they use his own. Why are these people pinpointing this in as if Simon Ekpa is fighting for his own pocket? I don't understand. So if this struggle for the independent state of Biafra supposed to be a collective effort, not for one person. You see now they are making it to look like Simon Ekpa is fighting for his own United States of Biafra, just for Simon Ekpa alone. Can you imagine hearing it from this old fool that calls himself Peter Anosike? Let us continue.
Means of survival for his family. Her right is taken away. The parents, the father will not go to work.
And he said this is a price they must pay. The most painful part was during the WAEC. It was during the WAEC. You are stealing a lifetime from these kids.
No, but he said something. He said there is an alternative. That's what he said. Let me read out what he said. He said there is an alternative. He explained that the sit at home is a pathway to achieving the freedom, and that it has actually succeeded in crushing the economy of Nigeria, delegitimizing the Nigerian government in Biafra land. But when it came to education, for example, he said that for education, there's going to be an alternative that will work for them. So they have to pay the price of not going to school if they have to.
He has not given any solution. He said there's going to be an alternative. What alternative?
That Monday should be excused from going to school. Is that an alternative?
It's just Mondays.
How has this? He said the sit at home has helped to crush the economy of Nigeria. It has helped to crush the economy of the Southeast.
Of the local people.
Of the Southeasterners.
Who reside here.
You see, all he's doing is wordplay. Wordplay. He's trying so much to speak like a politician. He's trying so much. All I can hear is a politician talking. He's a man hungry for power and recognition on the global
space. He's enjoying so much.
But he says that's going around. He says that's not the point. He has always insisted that it's not a recognition or the political office or any affiliation. He has distanced himself from getting any donation or any assistance from anybody. He's just been patriotic to the Southeast.
You don't know a man by what he says. You know a man by what he does.
He will tell us that.
Effect. It is cause and effect. Wike won't come out and tell us he's working for his pockets, but we know who Wike is. So it's just simple. When I see someone help, it reminds me of the local politicians here in Nigeria. Because there's no difference with what they are doing and with what he's doing. Okay, since the emergence of Ekpa, what has the Southeasterners benefited from him?
Well, they say he's been protecting their territories from invasion from headsmen and a couple of extraterrestrial persons from pervading the land.
Please, how has he done that? You see,
he has even made living in the Southeast much more difficult for the Southeasterners. Exactly. Do you know how many checkpoints are in the Southeast? As a result of insecurity that has resulted in some of these sit-at-home and these nefarious activities of all these hijackers.
There have been complaints that the insecurity is being implemented by those who are supposedly offering the security. For example, they collect stuff. Sometimes they actually give arms to some of these unknown persons to perpetuate mayhem, and at the end of the day, they attribute it to the UGM or they attribute it to IPOB or the whatever.
All of this substantiated with evidence. Now, I've seen on Twitter some time ago that on Mondays that they are supposed to observe the sit at home. Anyone who goes out are assaulted.
Yes.
Who is assaulting these people? Are they not agents of Ekpa? So are you telling me that you are fighting for me, yet you are assaulting me, violating me for trying to get my daily bread? Does that even make sense?
KANU has denounced this sit at home severally. That is not part of it. So I wonder why some people who believe in KANU will now be taking, begin to take ideas of believing this riffraff who is somewhere hiding and then, destabilizing their economy. If they believe if the Southeasterners actually want to fight for their freedom and their struggle to liberate themselves, let them be focused on one of these persons. Are they for KANU or are they for Ekpa, Simon Ekpa? And for me, I would believe that the man who is here, who have even made promises that if I'm released, all this insecurity in the Southeast, said it will end within some minutes. Let them begin to think of how to carry the toga of such man to the highest level. Now, not this riffraff hiding somewhere and throwing tantrums and throwing stones into destabilizing the Southeasterners.
And I don't even believe Samuel Ekpa has the legitimacy. He does not have Samuel Ekpa does not have the legitimate support of the Southeasterners.
How do you know?
Thank you. I'm someone who I do.
So, are you on X? You need to go on X. Yeah, there are supporters.
Yes, there are people.
Okay.
Let's say there are sections of the society that support him, and also sections that do not support him.
Okay.
It's a percentage. It's percentage.
Not everybody.
But when you speak of Nnamdi Kanu, they speak with one voice. But when it comes to Samuel Ekpa, it's a house divided against itself. So that is where you know who is who. It is Samuel Ekpa got his popularity from videos, internet videos, just creative content on the internet.
You don't believe that he's sincerely working on behalf
He's not
of
sincere.
the Southeast?
He's not sincere.
You think there is something underhand at play?
Definitely.
Despite the evidences that he actually posts on X, you see him post a lot of
I don't
evidence
see
as
any
to the
evidence.
activities of what he's been able to do.
I don't see
What
any
has he done?
evidence.
Well, he said he has provided security
He said
on several occasions.
we
that
are
is
the
why
ones in
at least
Nigeria.
people can go home and feel safe
even
sometimes.
with those number of checkpoints in the Southeast.
The checkpoints
Yes.
have been there way before now, you know.
I mean,
Now,
the insecurity
it
of
has increased.
unknown gunmen and this activity of CCN and unknown
Has
gunmen has
increased.
increased it. And you see what happened, what is going on. Look at the one that just happened in Abia a couple of days ago, where the soldiers have been. I mean, you see, I saw the villagers. You know, they are all the village is deserted.
Yeah,
all
they
run
ran
out
away
because they are afraid of reprisal attack from the Nigerian army. I mean, he is there. Does he face such threats? Does he face it?
Can he even try that there? Can he try that?
I think the Southeasterners should find a way to do away with this young man who does not really know what it means for people
It's
to fight for freedom and be liberated.
Civil unrest.
All right, like I already apologized to you earlier, our phone is completely down, like completely down. So I would implore you to actually send us a message.
So I don't hear them two able-bodied grown-up men yanning yapata at the TV station VOP. Anyway, let us take the comments to know what our people think concerning this matter, because I don't talk my own. Now it is left for you to talk your own. Uche Favor said those states don't matter to them. The issue is that they wanted to achieve the same thing they are doing to the Benue people in Biafra land, but they couldn't. They are more concerned because you are challenging both the state and the federal government. According to abamake.com said let them be focused on Nnamdi Kanu so you can keep in prison perpetually, as Samuel Ekpa is rendering the detention useless. Christopher Okenwa said the name Finland has really suffered. That name don't suffer for those Nigeria people mouths. Now wow, hashtag Biafra first. Hashtag Biafra Self-Referendum 2024. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. Abameke.com. So you want him to do like Owazirike so you can take him for a ride. Exactly. They are comparing Ekpa with Owazirike, who took money and sold his own people and betrayed them. Abameke, we are for both Martin Nnamdi Kanu and Samuel Ekpa. Deal with it. Your federal government cannot effectively manage the economy of the country, let alone state governments. Dia said both of them look like imbeciles anyway. I don't understand why our Monday sit at home is bothering the Afonjas so much that they cannot mind their businesses. Do you see any Ndibu shouting like your people who go to work every day? Ebim Pawao child. So what is you guys' headache? They don't go talk about that. They don't go talk about the Ebim Power. What is you guys' headache about the way and manner we fighting for our freedom? I don't know who is bringing this kind of dull brains on live podcasts to allow them speak about what they don't even have the knowledge about. If you pain both of us too much, go and volunteer in the Nigerian army and tell them to bring you both to the east to stop the sit-at-home order so we can take something. Idiotas. Abi? This one sound very, very, very huge. It sound very, very huge. According to abike.com, who said Esther is educating them, of course. He said Simon Ekpa. So if the sit at home is not effective, why are they complaining about it? As simple as that. If KANU is acceptable choice, then why detain him? If you are concerned about the welfare of the Southeasterners and not concerned about thousands of Christians in the north and southwest being taken to the slaughterhouse on daily basis, then you are just hypocrites. The lose in revenue in the southeast for sit at home on Mondays equals to the lose in revenue of Nigeria. Unless, of course, if southeast not part of Nigeria, which is looking like isn't it right now. In that case, you just need to compare that lose to the opportunity cost of a sovereign state. You get the point now, eh? That is ABA Niger. Esther, how do you know? Uluku, I am someone. The alternative is Biafra. The alternative is Biafra. Real Life said, I'm happy that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's followers are increasing and the e-voting likes are increasing too. Okorobi said, they will not withstand you, my PM. Your wave is too much. Ago said, I'm really happy hearing the word, the daily bread of Nigeria. Remember, we are not part of Nigeria. Mind your business. We are not against what our Prime Minister is doing. So my people, now here we will take back break. Happy Monday. Once again, it shall be well with all of us. Bye for now, my wonderful people. K. Messiano.